Oi, where are you off to?
Hello. How's everyone doing? Um, hello. Well, yesterday we
I'm
yesterday
going to rip your throat apart.
Troopa, thank you so much for the
So
17-month prime.
dance.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you. I saw it, dude. Hello, Crash. Hello, Crash. Thank you, Shoot Puff. Thanks for the long-term support, dude. That's really, very awesome. Friend, congrats on your first today. Hey, Scarflight. Hey, Crash. Hi, Ryan. Hey, Puncher. Heckin' legend, dude. Hello, friend. Hello. Hey, Monty. Hope you guys are doing well. Yesterday we were taking part in the charity event with Mr. Nuclear Pasta Tom. We raised, I believe, over $11,000 or $11,000 even for American Heart Association. Um, that was a fun stream. Like I don't know what I was expecting. Did he face reveal? He didn't. Well, he already face revealed. Um, there is already a face reveal of Tom. Um, but they reached a goal for him to like get a face cam. So, because like he has face reveal, but he just hasn't done it on stream. There's a gif of him um when he like initially face revealed, but also he was at an in-person speedrunning event where he showed his face, right? Because he needed to, because it was in person and there was cameras. So however, so the milestones that were unlocked were oh god, what all were they? So the ones that he had that were they were reached fairly quickly. It was he was gonna do a dungeon crawler rando for Elden Ring, 8-hour night range stream with viewers, complete he promised to complete the French challenge, is what we're doing today. He promised to play as much as he can of Lords of the Fallen, the 2.1 update. He said as much as he can because he might not want to complete it. And then he's doing a 2-player 1 controller Elden Ring or something with Zoodle. But then also he promised to do a baking stream and something else. I forgot what the other milestones were. Yeah, but people went crazy with the donations. $11,000 is fantabulous. We are sponsored today, by the way, by Thrustmaster. If you don't know what Thrustmaster is, they make these pretty decent controllers. Wait, let me get the boxes. And I've actually needed a new controller because my DualSense controller, this one right here, I've had to buy new DualSense controllers like I don't know, every few months because the stick drift or and the dead zones gets too much. Um where it becomes a liability. Um because I can't do challenge runs. You know, I can't actually like go where I want to go. So it kind of feeds into the budget, eats into the budget rather. However, this sponsorship came at a really good time. Cause one, I have a controller. Two, they actually sent me a couple of them. And they also sent me an Elden Ring one. They sent me a fucking Elden Ring Shout of the Archery themed one, dude. Isn't that crazy? Dude runs PS style controllers. Oh yeah, I've been a PlayStation controller gamer for a while. But yeah, there's an Elden Ring. I'll be referring to this more often throughout the stream, because I think it's just fucking cool, right? But yeah, they also sent me the Heart controller, which each of these has like button mapping capabilities, right? I'm not gonna be using this one today. I'm gonna be using the other one, the what do you call it? The eSwap X2HE controller. But this is the Heart controller, which I see some people like this more. I know like Bionic Nova likes this one more. But I like this one because you can literally like pop out the like controller part, right? So like hold on. I don't have to do all this, by the way. They only told me I have to like say, "Hey, thanks for the controller," and like expand a little bit. But like, I find this to be so fucking cool. Hey, Vera, what's up? Long time no see. Holy shit. But yeah, you can like take out like the analog stick and the D-pad, and you can either set up in a way that like the PlayStation controllers are or the Xbox controllers. I like it to be the Xbox controller. No, sorry, the PlayStation controller variation. So I just go boom, D-pad on the top, and the analog stick on the bottom. Joysticks with buttons. Oh yeah, there's also buttons on the back. Isn't that fucking awesome? So what's cool about these? Oh, you could also take out the right one too, the right analog stick, and pop in whatever thing you want in there. But there's back buttons, which is awesome. I have to get used to it though, because like the way the way that I would grip other controllers is like where the back buttons are, and I did some like test runs on Night Rain, and I was accidentally drinking flasks. So I have to get used to it, admittedly, but I still like it a lot. And what is going to happen today? Hold on. I also needed a new USB-C heckin' cable that came with it. Anyway, there we go. They're like, hey, do some challenge runs with our controller. I'm like, I'll be doing way more than just one challenge run with the controller because I need a new controller in this game. So, would be, I guess, to disable or remap the backbones to avoid mistakes. Yeah. Does Box say that joysticks are Halo effect? It is. So, this one, the eSwap X2 is actually reversed. I can where is my cam here? Cam, where are you? Transform horizontal. So it is Halo effect, and if you guys don't know what Halo effect means, it means it's more. It isn't a physical connection, right? Like it isn't physical inputs. It's inputs using I believe magnetic sensors. Using Hall. It is Hall effect, not Hal. Hal, same thing. But yeah. These magnetic sensors, so there's no stick drift, and it's more durable. I thought that was fairly cool. So anyways, that is my little spiel. You'll hear me talking about it a whole lot more, actually. But if you guys want to get I believe it's $20 off the art controller, or come on, you got it. There we go. Or $30 off the one that I'm using, the eSwap X2HE. Then you can use my code, use my link either in the eSwap command. There's a link below the stream as well, and sorry, flashbang, and there is a code that you can use instead. It's just itzCBD is the code. So if that all sounds very, very good to you, I hope it does, because I'm already liking this controller. The scuffs are double the price. Yeah, I would imagine. So I've never used a scuff. No, I've used the scuff one time, but it was someone else's. I never bought it. But yeah, these are not much more. I mean, they're gonna be more expensive than, like, I don't know, like the DualSense controllers, or I don't know how much like a regular Xbox controller is, but like they're more durable. And I'd imagine I'm going to be keeping this one way longer than I would have. I'm going to be keeping like a DualSense controller, right? Yeah, you're right. You're right, Merritt. Thank you, dude. Hinning. All right, all right. Oh. Additionally, I have a baguette. Every single boss, I'm gonna be taking a bite out of this baguette, or a croissant. I also have a croissant, so I'm planning to have fun this stream. Really committing to French. Hey, wait, hold on. Additionally, I will be, hold on, to really be in the French mood. Here we go. There it is. We'll start with this. Okay, all right. Rerolling the seed, randomizing items. Logic, you can show me, please. Can you do A plus B at the same time? I'm actually not sure. I haven't like played around with it that much, but I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Oh, come on here. Turn this down a bit. Merde? Alright, Logic. I'd appreciate you not speaking Swahili in my chat. CBD, that's actually French. I know. Really, everything can't be French. I have a baguette. I have a baguette. I'm gonna be doing a lot of chewing this stream, dude. Anyway. Oh gosh, more French. Actually, I'm not. I don't think there can be multiple button presses for the mapping. No butter, no jam, just raw dogging the baguette. Yeah, I thought it'd be funny because it is. All right, launching already. There we go. All right. You suggest butter and a bottle of wine. Yeah, but that wouldn't be funny. All right. PB was... What was PB? Wait, I actually forget. It was like 110 or something. Hold on. $115 is PB. Holy shit, dude. If I wasn't being stupid, I would have got the fucking challenge already. Alrighty then. Get another round of Lumiere. Okay. Me getting wine drunk? Actually, I never drink outside of like very specific circumstances. Yeah, just not my thing, I guess. Pretty cool. But I think raw dogging the baguette is funny. Actually, I think I have to go with the wretch. Ooh. The Glintstone Star Zero Chris, dude. 11. The lands between rune. Awesome. I think Blessing America would be the best thing here. Yeah, let's go with that. All right. Yep. Hey, Shadow, what's up? A reminder that I'm sponsored by Thrustmaster this stream. Check the pinned comment. Or type in exclamation point eSwap. Can you show us your baguette? I can actually show you my baguette. That was a voice crack and a half. Oh, come on. Come on. Chat, I would like to show you my baguette. Every time I beat a boss, I'm taking a bite out of this. Or the croissant that's right in front of me.
I'm gonna shoot myself in the
Don't shoot yourself in the dick. That's not good. I've never gone out and bought a baguette before.
Is nowhere to be found.
I had to drive 20 minutes for that.
Godwin the Golden was first to perish.
Oh god. I'm definitely going to vacuum my room.
Marika's offspring
After this.
all
Anyway.
Claimed the shards.
20 whole minutes, dude. 20 whole minutes. Ellie, thank you so much for the raid. I don't have a good baker any closer. I don't think so. Anyway. Hi, guys. I'm CBD. Oh, we're playing Lumiere after Ellie was playing Clair Obscur. But we're doing the front challenge. I'm sponsored by Thrustmaster controllers today, which I needed a new controller, and thankfully they came in clutch with a sponsorship today. Gonna be sponsored today and tomorrow. You guys don't know what Thrustmaster controllers are? You could use my link in the pinned comment, or you can use code itzCBD at checkout, and you can get $20 off their heart controller or $30 off. Come on. Or $30 off the controller that I'm using, which is the eSwap X2 HE controller. And there's button remapping capabilities. And there's buttons on the back of the controller. Ain't that crazy? Has it enhanced my already high gaming skills? Absolutely. By a total of French out of 10. Yes, Shinken. What is it? What do you want? Is that a controller? I hate it here. You know, Shrimp's canceled because of Shinken. How's weight in hand? Is it lighter than the standard PS5 or about the same? It feels about the same. Let me see. It is. Oops. Whoa! Oops, just used the best thing in America. It's a bit heavier. But I don't really notice it. Oops, alright. I practically started with no starting gift then. Oopsie daisy. A Tree Sentinel replaced Tree Sentinel. Graphic, what's up, dude? How is Arc Raiders? I've been hearing a whole lot about Arc Raiders, but I have not yet played Arc Raiders. Yeah, there is an overlay for Puffin? For the control that I'm using. I should probably move it to the side a little bit. So you can oops. Does he see me? No, he doesn't. That's the sensitivity of the buttons on the Thrustmaster for getting those hits in fast. Yeah. Ooh. You don't need the blessing anyway. True. Thank you for the raid, dude. How are you? How was stream? We're actually we're sponsored by Thrustmaster controllers today, as the pinned comment suggests. I can take your bell bearing. Thank you, Kale. Appreciate it. A bit more to the right. So the virtual LB is not touching the HUD. Sure, why not? There we go. It's been a long time since I've had a controller viewer on my stream, actually. Hey, don't one-shot me, please. I don't know if those things can see me from that far away. That was rude. How are the attempts? My last attempt, we got up to 115. And it was because I was trying to cheese the Okina replacement in mountaintops off the cliff, but I forgot how to do it, and then I got stuck and I died. Hey, every boss fight that I beat, I'm taking a bite out of this baguette, by the way, or a croissant. Probably croissant first. Yeah, I like the controller 0 2 just in case I think that I'm crazy. Sometimes you do actually press roll and then it does not roll. Ellie Red, running to commuting. Hi, Snuggle. How are you? How you doing? I remember years ago, there was a run that Squilla was doing. I think it was no hit in Dark Souls 1. He was on Quailag, And then yeah, blatantly he pressed the button. He pressed roll and then didn't roll. And it was like, oh. Okay, I see. Alright, so you know how I want to get through here? Hi, Hippo. Thank you, Hippo. Double slash. Can you only put that on katanas? Yes, thank you, Shemelmans, for posting the command right after someone else did. Fantabulous. Okay, I've already gotten some smithing stone, so hopefully we're not in a position where we usually are, where we can't upgrade our weapon past +1. Actually, what is our...
Oi, where are you off?
Yeah, we need smithing ones. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, Midnight. The Erdsteel dagger, that's no bueno. However, getting out of the way is actually pretty nice. Lifesteal Fist isn't too bad.
I am going to rip your throat apart.
Death! Thank you for the 19 months. Thank you, thank you. Oh, God. Oh, Rune Bears can catch up the torrent. Why could I not pick that up? Absolute garbage. Thank you for the 19-month Prime sub, Death. Thank you so much. Thanks for spending your Prime sub here. Or when I'm trusting CBD, that's a joke. A new controller and was only spending about this much. Oh, nice, dude. Again, I needed a controller too, so fuck this, dude. Fuck this game. But yeah, it was a really like nice coincidence that I was able to nab a sponsorship that, you know, could give me a controller and I could, like, you know, chill out the controller. Every single time I'm gonna beat a boss, I'm taking a bite out of the baguette or the croissant, and I'm saying, "Brought to you by Thrustmaster." I think I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. Oh, wee wee. Xavier. That is a Mesmer soldier. I really miss rolling sparks. Mikkel Night Sword. That's Bebeleboo. There we go. They say that I don't sound French, and honestly, that's the best compliment I could ever get. People try to act like that's not a compliment. They say that I officially lost my French accent and I assimilated to be able to hide it so very well. So thank you. Dotsu, thank you so much for the 18 months, man. Thank you, dude. The year and a half sub. Wow. Long subs today.
Don't dally. Give it your all.
I give it all today. Hello, dude. How are you doing? Hope you're doing awesome. Well, I Grossmaster. Well, I was hoping to keep the Michelin Night Sword for a bit, but never mind. Favorite morning streamer? Of course. Oh, if you guys were watching the stream yesterday, you guys saw me without a green screen because I needed to show that I was doing push-ups, so I just took my green screen down. Very rare CBD no green screen stream. Not house reveal. I'm not gonna go that far. I'm not into people getting too nosy about my living situation here. My favorite streamer house. Oh boy, it's Glenn's. Yeah, I got rainbowed on the line, bro. You've been here the whole time. She was on the side of the video game the whole time. The Kanye West quote. Because he was in an interview talking about, he was comparing himself to Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph. Because he really is, the biggest victim in the world. I don't know if you guys were watching yesterday for the charity event that Tom put on, but so there were 3 things that I was a part of. I was part of the Night Rain 3v3 race. Oops. And I was a part of the 3-person blackout bingo race in it was base game and DLC combined. Solo blackout. And the 3rd event was 1v1v1 lockout, which was, I think that was the most fun just because it was so absurd. Dude, so okay, so each one was really incredible for having it happen in an event. And the Night Rain race, it practically ended up in a tie because we did 3 different races. It was one for Everdark Balancers, one for Dreglord, and one for Heelster. My team won the Everdark Balancer race. Josh, Chris, and Mitch won the Dreglord race. And then it was, we all killed Heelster at the same time. So that was really awesome. I think people were saying that my team may have been a half a second behind or something. I don't care. A tie sounds more fun. Then the blackout race was pretty funny because people kept on forcing people to Memory of Grace at the end, losing a bunch of time. But then the funniest one was the 1v1v1 lockout, because it was so fucking stupid and dumb. It was fun though, because someone donated to be like, hey, make the center square he no-hit bail. We had the no-hit bail. And then we were attempting that for, I don't know, like 20 minutes. Until I finally did it, but then like everyone was getting squares, and then like people were donating to like remove squares and add new ones. So like even though we all got like maybe, I don't know, a collective maybe 20 squares or something, We ended up all just getting like 2. Because all of our progress kept on getting taken away. It was really funny. Was that a... I want that. Here we are. Bum 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 bum. The fact that spears have a sweeping running R1, it's a fucking tree spirit, dude. Is really strange. You would imagine they would have a poking running R1. Although, yeah, I guess the poking attack is just the running R2. Thank you, sir. Ooh, 4 smithing stone ones. I need to upgrade something before I pick up like anything else. You're the 3 stream streak. Hey, Watch, how you doing? Dear custom.
I'm angry.
I think 7s. Yeah, okay. Take that. Okay. Let me go back here.
This way, tarnished.
This way,
May
tarnished.
I have a word?
Oh, you can't rest when Rani's here?
I am the witch. I'd heard and upon the talk.
I didn't know that.
Was the call for. I was entrusted. Torrent.
What's these?
Tis a bell summon them. The spirits now.
No more these. Are we good?
I doubt we. How long will it be for the time?
So everyone just punches her? I assumed it was, or not assumed. I just remember it being like you can't talk to Kali when she's out, right? That was in my head. I guess I just forgot. Like, oh yeah, you can't use the heckin' grace. This is somber. Okay. Is that enough? It is. Okay. Go back here. I do wonder if I would have had this challenge by now if I would have been streaming as regularly as I have wanted to. Sacrificial twig. For when I die? Well, you shouldn't have. Stun sword key is pretty big. I'd love another one of those. There's one aging untouchable. You saw Marty Supreme? How is it, Logic? Because I really want to watch it. Assume yes, perhaps. And my streaming hours this month have not been very amazing just because I have been away much more. That's great. Carrion Slicer. I heard very good things about it. It has like the second highest opening of an A24 movie ever. Like, a lot of people are going out and watching Marty Supreme, which is like just kind of surprising. One of his best performances. Oh wow. Where else am I going here? There's another pickup here. It is a wisp. Okay. I can see... You know, I'll see what this is. Okay. All right. Let's use the shield. Gillica. Uh-oh. Oh? There we go. Yeah, she hit pretty hard. Let's go fight the, oh, Baguette. You're gonna have to remind me sometimes. That is going to be a bit obnoxious, but a bit funny. You know what? Let me level up a bit. Not this one, that one. 100 croissant. You know what? Hold on. Let's actually change the language, because why not? Or even is the language? Can I not change it here? Maybe I have to change it at the very beginning of the. Yeah. Never mind. Oh well. Can't say I didn't try. Yeah, I think it's a main menu. Oh, I have to do it in Steam. Oh, never mind. Boo. Lost your run again, TQ. You know, TQ, the reason why you lost your run, you're not gonna like the answer. Actually, you might like the answer. It's because you weren't using a Thrustmaster controller. Which, Actually, I'm sponsored by this stream. So you can either use my link that's pinned at the top of the chat, or go underneath the stream and click on the banner to get $20 off either the Thrustmaster Heart controller or the $30 off the eSwap X2 HE controller, which is what I'm using. I like the eSwap X2 because you can flip like where the like D-pad is and where the analog stick is to either mimic Xbox or mimic PlayStation. Your PP is 115. You should not be talking. No, I could talk. I lost because I was being stupid, and it was really funny. Oh, so that kill brought to you by Thrustmaster Controllers. Use my link or code itzCBD to get a discount today. Yeah, the Sorcios are completely fine earlier. This is Borealis, right? I didn't baguette. Oh my god, you're correct. Although I could also croissant. Hold on, let me get to a safe spot here. Oh. I felt so basic going into the bakery. I'm like, yeah, I'll have a baguette and a croissant. Yeah, don't worry about it. Your PB was 117. Oh, my PB was... I was, Wait, do you know where I died to my PB? Because I was trying to cheese the Okina replacement off the cliff, and I forgot how to do it, and then I got stuck and I died. I had a good laugh. It was pretty funny. Oh god. Alright. Ah! Ah! Aha! Hopefully he jumps down. Get out in deeper depths. Now that's a skill issue. Ah! No! What the fuck, dude? I just realized I have impaling thrust on this.
He no-hit
bail? Ding.
He no-hit a bail?
What is that all about, dude?
What is that all about, dude?
My sub is old enough to drink in America. It's sip.
Thank you for the tier 3, 21 months, Alex. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you for the long-term sub. Jesus. Oh, hi. See you later. Never mind. Who is it? the spawner. Oh boy. Oh, come on. Oh god, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead, shield.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger.
Go!
Can I take your order?
Oh. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the raid, kelp. Shit. Trying not to die challenge. How are you doing? How was stream today? What is up? Hello, everyone. I'm CBD. And I'm... Shit. Not the best place to get a dragonkin. Fucking hell, dude. Get fucked CBD skill issue. CQ, they say that like when people are like really hyper aggressive about other people's failures, it's like a coping mechanism. Do you concur? Hello everyone. Everyone from the raid. I'm CBD. And did you know that we're sponsored by Thrustmaster controllers today? Use code CBD or use my link in the pinned comment or the panel down below to get a discount on your controllers. How was your stream, Kelp? Guys, I'm at Kelpin at TwitchCon. Do you want to see on my Great Rune run? But it went okay after some time off. Oh, are you playing through all the Great Runes, or wait, what's the specific challenge? More baguette bite, more baguette bites. There we go. That's how you say words. Reroll seed. See, that's fine because I accidentally used my what do you call it? Blessing America too early. Great EP only. Holy shit. You know, I don't think I've ever actually used the Great EP. It's always been I don't know, something that I've I don't know, like I don't know why I've never used it. I don't really like the great thrusting swords or the heavy thrusting swords besides Bloody Helix. It makes me EP. Get it? No, I don't. I have a sense. Oh, so that's a solid quote, Logic. You know, I'm wondering. I'm gonna try something. Yeah. I want to switch the configuration from like more PlayStation-esque and try the Xbox configuration more. So now it's more accurate as to what's on the gamepad viewer. Okay, number 12. Dried bouquet, not a dried baguette. Don't do it, you're better than this? We'll see. Let's see, Mark, if I don't find anything better. Tego tier might be good. Golden Grease might actually be really good. Golden Grease would be amazing for Undead Dragons and Deathright Birds. Sacred Tear. I mean, like, maybe? But Blessing America, though. It's either Blessing America, Sacred Tear, or Golden Grease, really. But a Blessing... Yeah, I'll go Sacred Tear, why not? Lightning perfume bottle. Of course. Welcome in from the Kelp Raid. Hello, hello.
The fallen leaves
Hopefully that's better.
tell a story.
Has it too small for the Xbox controller for extended periods? I think for how the eSwap controller is laid out, I think it might be, must be easier for me to go from, well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I will go back to the PlayStation variation. Yeah, this is weird. Hey, Buckethead. No, don't do that. I did used to only use Xbox controllers too. I grew up with a PlayStation 2, no Xbox, and then when I was in high school, I got an Xbox, and that's when I like primarily played Xbox, and then I got a PlayStation 4 like in college or something. Hope you look for a while. Unwind for night. Have fun. Thank you so much for the radio and Cope. I do appreciate it. I wish you good luck on the rest of your no-hit journey for all great runes. Seeing Horaloo is a good sign. Not a bad sign. I'm probably gonna head back to no hit sometime. I want to head back to no hit for the master run of this game, but I also want to go back to NG plus 100 deathless.
And I can also that you're not then wine. I am Carl.
Eventually. Okay, a few good smithing sounds there. $87. NG plus 87. I forgot what I died to. But yeah, it was pretty high. And like the thing about that is like, obviously it's easy not to die in this game, but to do it like so much, like over and over again, like you're bound to make a mistake, or like something's bound to like happen that is just kind of unrecoverable as well. It might have been Fire Giant. Fire Giant might have been like a 51 or something. Yeah, I had 3 runs make it into the 80s. Yeah. That's just kind of the way it is.
Have you
It's the same thing for
turning to aid you. You need to the
for
summon me. I bequeath
NG to NG plus 7 hitless in this game,
him with
which I do want to do. I do want to do that for like Dark Souls 3 and maybe Dark Souls 1. But like you have to be, yep, very much locked in. All right. Well, I mean, yeah, dude. Frozen Yeetle. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a subathon. For it. I'd have to really think about, okay, I guess I'm using the, memory grace there. Oops. God, clawing on the Xbox variation is so weird. You guys don't see anything?
Oi!
Oi.
You there? Could you help us out?
Envoy's Great Horn.
You were some you were just thank you. I was pushed and I ended up. Oh, when they and so this is all I hope.
Fuck.
Or
This was present last run too. Ah! That's where I get fucked. Fuck, dude. Anyways, Envoy's Great Horn would have been pretty great if I saw a death bird. Or a ghost flame dragon. Oh yay, a grave bird. My favorite. This is a reminder that we are sponsored today by Thrustmaster. They were very kind enough to send me a controller to use. Specifically for these challenge runs. So if you guys want to get $20 off their Art controller or $30 off their eSwap X2HE All Effect controller, then either use code itzCBD or use the link in the pinned comment or in the command, or go underneath my stream and you can find the banner and click on that instead. It'll take you right to it. Another grave bird. In a graveyard. Nonetheless. Oh, Logic, are you here? I've started watching The Pit. Started watching. I'm on like episode 8 or something. Episode 9, whatever it is. I think it's pretty good. Oops. Oh, I might die here. Nope. Well, I love it. Yeah, I've been surprised by how much I liked it. One of the most medically accurate dramas. Yeah, I will say, I brought this up the other day, that, wait, like, in TV and movies, like, whenever they do CPR, it's always bad. Like the CPR is never, like, correctly done. But in The Pit, it's the most accurate that I've seen CPR be performed for, you know, media. Alright. More accurate than real hospitals? No. Not more accurate than real hospitals, no. I volunteered in ICU at one point in time, and I don't know, like when they're wheeling people in the ICU, you know, sometimes they're doing CPR on them. And yeah, I've literally seen, you know, people be brought into the ICU with, you know, someone on top of the gurney. Oh wait, what? Is this really not enough to get him out of the hole? There we go. Lord, that was terrible. Yeah, you'll see someone like on the gurney on top of the patient, just, you know, doing chest compressions. And it's a wild sight. Yeah, sure, Logic. But, like, there's movie magic to be had there. TV magic. How was this year's Christmas, guys? If you had to give it a grade, mine was like a... Mine was pretty good. The Pit, but in the 90s. Remember someone getting CPR on a roadway at a stoplight? That just would seem so jarring. That'd be insanely jarring, dude. Very low. Sorry to hear that, horror. Ooh, poison mothbite. I'm gonna remember to buy that later. Gotta see one of your niece, so great. Oh, nice. Never forget it, I would imagine. Oh god, is it? Oh shit. Ah, bye. Bye-bye now. Don't celebrate Christmas? Oh, that's fine. Upper 80 temps Christmas morning. Yeah, and then today in Texas it was low 40s. I don't like the temperature variations, dude. Like, I'd like it to either be, you know, consistently low or consistently mid or consistently high. The new weekly thing. Yeah, I've been watching The Pit when I haven't had people to watch The Boys with. And speaking of The Boys, I'm on season 4, and I feel like season 4 is not as good as the other seasons. Like, there's so much character filler. Like, I want to get back to, you know, the superhero issues. From Ohio, yesterday was 71, today was 25. That's fantastic. Black ball, that's good. This, never mind. Hi, Chucky, by the way. How you doing? See, I'm originally from Hawaii, and you would never get like temperature variations. I don't know, over like 10 degrees from day to day, if even. A windstorm that caused the whole city to be without clean water? What the fuck? It's been a while for me since I've but since there's been like a really like powerful storm around me that, like, you know, was strong enough to uproot trees. In Hawaii, that would happen every like several years. Like, there'd be a really hard storm coming in, and like, yeah, you go outside and there's just trees uprooted, and it's like, that's just fucking crazy. That was a madness goat. I can't wait for the day for someone to lose a no-hit run to a fucking madness goat. Alright, bro, Chacha, you're gonna have to give me a... Thank you. The pit does kind of remind me of House. Obviously less, like... less in-depth, I guess? And less, like, I guess, dramatized and, like, for the sake of dramatization.
Well, girl, you please. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'll get this. Boom, boom, ba-dum, bum, bum. My house reminds me of a pit. So, there was a rude awakening I had at some point. It was like some people just don't keep their houses very clean. I remember when I was younger, like I went to a friend's house and I don't know, I had to be, I think I was in college. Hadn't seen this guy in a while, but like I had to go over to his house because we're doing a fundraising thing. Fucking hell, man. And this house was a fucking dump, and I'm like, I'm so surprised that people just kind of let this be. The place is a disaster. So, like, yeah, like, so in Hawaii, like, you're pretty much always gonna take off your shoes, right? No matter what. Which was that was another rude awakening when I moved to Texas. I went to a birthday party for a family, a relative, and like it was a surprise party, and then there was a backyard, and to get to the backyard, you had to like walk through the house, but then like everybody, oh no, you could also go around, but everyone was going through the front entrance of the house, and like you weren't expected to take off your shoes when you went to the fucking house. I'm like, that's so weird. Anyways. Yeah, rude awakening sometimes when it comes to going into other people's houses. I would like to not have a bloodstained dagger. That's just a Hall effect controller. Or for a little less, you can get the Monty Hall effect controller, which is a controller that after you press a button asks if you want to switch to pressing a different button instead, and most of the time you should. Hi, Katie. Where am I going? Oh. I know where I'm going. Hey, Atomic. Hey, Deepest, how you doing? What's up, everyone? I see you already.
This way, tarnished. May I have a word?
Right? And I swear if you say anything else while I'm in the middle of this, I will punch you.
I am the wit. I'd heard and upon the talk thou art as the call for. I was in straight.
I never cared. Probably depends on how much carpet you have. I guess.
Summon them, the spirits now.
In Hawaii, though, it's always you take off your shoes. But also, people wear slippers a lot in Hawaii. Slippers meaning flip-flops, as people call them on the mainland. Hey, haters. What is up, dude? I saw Horrorloo do a grabbing attack. I don't want the stupid dagger. I want something else. I'm famous for today. What does that mean?
Sorry, I don't want any.
Ooh, crackpot. Excuse me. They seem to resent being asked at other people's plays. Wait, really? That's so interesting. Bless you, thank you. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get poison mothblight and put it on the dagger. I believe it was the Saint's Bridge Grace or Merchant. Dad wears the shoes in the house, and it drives me nuts because he also doesn't ever wash, clean his shoes. That's something that is like very weird to me. I mean, I could also see like if you are just gonna like step into the house for, I don't know, something quick. Yeah, I mean, you don't really have to remove your shoes, just, you know, go in, get out, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna see what's in the lake, and then we'll see what happens. But put poison mothblight on first, I think. There we go. Who is it? Let's go. Am I in danger of... Ah! I'm in danger. Hello? You could, stop moving there, buddy. There we go. That does so much damage. Like, poison mothblight is an incredibly underrated thing that for people to use. Especially with how easy it is to proc poison. I believe it's like the easiest thing for you to proc in the game. Can you please get over here? Hey, 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 hey! Woo. Of course. Didn't even get one fucking boss, dude. All because I somehow aggroed a dog. Unfortunate. Number 13. Sorry, flashbang. Rerolling seed. Let's cover everything. If you're saying a wine want to remove shoes, so be it. Just have a hard floors manage where guests are going to be. This dragon mud doesn't really matter. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, sorry for the flashbang. The new controller overlay is something. There we go. Yeah, it's just one that came with the sponsorship early. You have carpet in the bathroom? That is interesting. Launching. Is the carpet from oil my dad set and tracked in the house, and carpet shampoo doesn't really make a dent in it. Yeah, does not sound very ideal. 13. Large club. You know, I was hoping to really use poison moth flight too. I don't think Voodoo Answer Charm is gonna make that much of a difference. Honestly, Scorpions 2 is probably the best bet there. Postponed it for over 20 years. Yeah, I'll get around to it, you know? You know what? Next week. You know, never mind. Maybe week after that. Brevity ain't that scary, right? Will we fall off the cliff? Oh, whatever. I died in. Yippee. I hear my dad say that sometimes, like, yeah, we'll get it tomorrow. No, you won't. Bro, I accidentally just pressed it again. Unfortunate. Oh well. There you go. Having a hand cam is a tad bit more involved. Like, I'd have to get another camera. And then, like, something to put the camera on where it's, like, not exactly in frame. Yeah, that's way more, it's way more involved than just, like, having a controller overlay. Most of houses I've graduated middle school. Anyways, parents still live in the same house. Oh, you have a Thrustmaster as well? Fucking pog. I've actually been wanting to try out Thrustmaster for a very long time. I remember K-Dub was sponsored by them for a bit. And with a name like Thrustmaster, it gets your attention. Hey, Janibi, what's up, dude? How you doing? By the way, the discount if you use my code or use my link, it's only available until the 15th of January, so if you are, if you're trying to get, like, I don't know, any last minute shopping before the new year, then, or even like 2 weeks after the new year, then just remember that. Westmaster is also with CBD's mom. I don't think my mom knows you, Logic. I think that might be an element of psychosis.
Have you Nay, sir, but you. I can play turning wood to aid you. You need
That's
a
what's
tool.
Hoda's
Summon me.
covered
I
somewhere from when I played Elite Dangerous. Definitely helps having a Toastmaster when you have ED. Oh my god. Hi, Robert. Shit. Control 6 Sprout fast in Rocket League. Yeah, for me, I've had to buy a lot of DualSense 5 controllers in the past because stick drift and dead zones. It gets really bad. But with the HE controller, there is no stick drift. And the hard controller, there's no stick drift either. No drift. Thinks you can diagnose psychosis. No, I can't diagnose anything other than... Okay, I had a really funny joke, but I'm not going to say it. Yes, there's removable parts. You can remove like the D-pad and the analog sticks and replace them with hey, all right, dude. Why do you have to be here? Okay. Looks like I gotta come back. The decks I'm getting used to? I think a little bit getting used to, I think. I mean, like, I've used DualSense controllers for the past 4 years? 5 years? So any controller that I pick up is gonna be, it's gonna take getting used to, I think. Nuclear Pasta Tom! Thanks for the raid, dude. Hey, do you guys know that Tom put on a, charity event yesterday and he raised $11,000 for American Heart Association? Oh my, where did you come from? Shit. Your OBS crashed right when he raided? Oh. Thanks for the raid, dude. Hi everyone, I'm CBD. I hope, with the charity event yesterday, and it was very fun. A lot of things were very cinema, and a lot of things were very goofy and stupid. Especially the 1v1v1 lockout bingo that we were doing. Oh, is that an illegal raffle? That's pretty crazy. Bro, this room bear is up my ass. Oh, brother. Okay. More events like that? Very, very fun. If I was seeing what chat I can come up with the squares. Yes. I've never used the what the heck was the detonator called? I've never used it ever. I remember picking up the item, but then I never use it because it's so dumb. Bondstone, yes.
Can you hear me? Help! Oh, I at these. I just give and I'll pop. Don't dally. Give it your all.
like how Sweater was like, I've never been here in my entire life. I've never picked up this item. And we're like, where's a beast horn? It's like, I could have sworn that there was a... I could have sworn that I've picked up beast horns before. In just regular bingo? I couldn't remember where. Oh yeah, I got Baal Hitless as the center square. Then it got taken away from me. People are donating so much. I mean, CBD, who doesn't really want your juicy cake in the world of Elden Ring? Jackal taking away our squares. Yep. He no-hit Baal? Memory of Grace with exactly 42069 runes. That would have been interesting. I don't know if there's a... I wonder if there would have been a mathematically, like, feasible way to do that.
Oh, good night. Are you here as a
Give me the bell burn. Jack and me work, right? Yeah. That looked like I was killing it. Someone asked if chat gets 5 yellows in a row, do they win? I think with the incentives being as low as they were, so as low as they were, meaning, you know, not like ridiculously high, it was much more awesome than it would have been if they were more expensive. Just because of the absolute, like, chaos and reshuffling of the board. Come on. Yeah, that was probably the best idea, was to keep it fairly cheap. I hesitate to say cheap, because, I mean, you know, some people can't have that much disposable income, but yeah. But we all know what I mean. Prompted a lot more activity, yes. I was hoping for like a Sudoku square or something, like win a game of Sudoku on stream, get a square. Complete Minesweeper. Sacred Relic Sword. Ooh, we still have it. Win a game of Solitaire? Win a game of Spider Solitaire would have been hype. Solitaire, but then make it to where you draw 1 instead of 3. Make it the easiest possible settings. Win a game of Night Rain. Actually, that would not have been worth it, because that takes like 35-40 minutes. Kill a boss in Night Rain is actually... Yeah, that would have taken like 5. Anyways, yeah, it was quite fun. I wasn't even within the confines of Elden Ring, yeah, which is like probably normal. Kill someone IRL. Yeah. I would have said, thanks for the man, flail, really? Oh no, yeah, it was fun being in that many events. It was nice to be a part of the Night Rain one. I was talking about it earlier, where we all completed the holster at the same time. That was great. The only reason it was that close is at the very end, I used both the Gransack's Ash of War instead of just shooting arrows at Heelster. we would have probably like definitively won. I'd imagine if I actually like was just shooting arrows instead of going for a flash to kill.
Dear cat. Well, can you please? I'm hungry.
Reeves of Night. Got way easier night 1-2 bosses. Something like that. It's kind of the same with the Dreglord run. We got Artorias, and they got Moog? Yeah, we had Wormface night 1. Right, hopefully Ordina Archer here is not going to fuck me up. Dancing Lion. Oh yeah, so that's... Every time I see Swollen Grave, it's just such a fucking jump scare, dude. It looks so much like in Aging Untouchable. I was an Iron Eye running without a bow, yes. It was Moog versus Demon Princes, that's what it was. Yeah, Demon Prince was a automatic time loss, like no matter what. Because like you kill them and then there's there's just the point in time where you just have to wait for like essentially the dying animation in night 1. Yeah, the randomizer, I believe you can have fixed seeds, I believe. I think. Not sure if I was able to find smithing ones. Come on. I can go through Dragon Burton Ruins, I think. What's really funny about Night Rain races as well is just like you could just get lucky and get, you know, either like a Morgon invasion or a Libra invasion, and it's just like, yeah, GG. If you get Grafted Blade really early, GG's. Note unseen assassins. Hopefully the Rim Bear doesn't fuck me up. Ooh, great club, I like it. See you, Tom. Thank you for the raid again, dude. Force Crystal drop his Mirage. That's really funny. Is that Mimic Tier? That's Mimic Tier, dude. But you can't unequip your weapons, right? You know what? I will... I'll come back to that. Am I fat rolling? I am. I have to try this game finally. Have you've not attempted to play Elden Ring yet? That is interesting. Bro, it's like Game of the Year. Haven't you heard? Oh, this is Night Rain? Not Night Rain, no. Is Elden Ring on sale? Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, there's the winter Steam sale. How about that?
This way tarnished.
And Night Rain. Oh, shit.
I'd heard upon the talk, thou art
Night Rain only costing $40 and it's on sale?
Tis a summon them, the spirit, now it is that. I doubt we how long will it be for the time?
$30.
Well, you're...
Okay, I don't believe I've seen any... Oh, you know what?
Goodbye for now.
I'm gonna... Actually, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I want to get close enough to the graveyard over here. But there's a there's an astle that's guarding it, the one that hangs from the ceiling. I can't sleep till I get it and make ramen. Yeah.
Name's let me ask. Are you here? Does your despite? Yeah. Takes me penny intro. All I know. Now's the time.
Now's the time. Stone sword key. No smithing ones though. Considering you can only you can get a base game ER for only $38. $30 for Night Rain seems like a lot. It seems like a lot, but then like base game Elden Ring came out 3.5 years ago. It's been over 3 years, dude. That is crazy that this wow. Anyways, yeah, Night Rain just came out this year, so I guess depends on how you look at it. They should pay you $30. Yeah. Yes. Oh, I should go talk to Bach. So heavy load. Guys, what's a movie that you absolutely hate that everyone else seems to adore? Shrek, not Shrek. Midsummer. I might be on board with you on that, although I think it is a bit more divisive than something like Hereditary. Polar Express, Die Hard, Titanic, Everything Everywhere All at Once. I know someone recently who kind of had the same thing. Get out. Beetlejuice, The Truman Show. You hate The Truman Show. That is interesting. Why would you hate a movie? Just don't watch it? I mean, like, you watch it and then, like, you form the opinion. You can't hate it before, you know? You can't hate it before you watch it. Because maybe some people want to hate shit before they watch it. But, like, why? How?
Wait. Well,
Well, you're back. Your neck, your back. Your neck and your back.
goodbye.
I might, wait. Okay, so I'm definitely not going to be fast rolling anytime soon. Going with health. Can't stand Jim Carrey. Napoleon Dynamite? Dang, dude. I watched Napoleon Dynamite maybe like a year ago or something, and I fell in love with the movie again, dude. I actually think Napoleon Dynamite is like amazing. Downsizing is supposed to be a comedy, but it's horrible. Downside, I wanted to watch that. It's an Alexander Payne movie, right? And I heard that it was pretty divisive, and that was surprising because Alexander Payne usually releases pretty good movies. I'm not sure how many iframes I have, or exactly how rolling works when you're vat rolling. How it feels, I should say. Sounds like someone didn't vote for Pedro. There are no, featured avatars in Night Rain. Yippee. That boss kill brought to you by Thrustmaster. Also, I take a bite out of my croissant. Perfect. Alright, where are we going? Can you hush? There is, oh, there is, and you're right. Yeah, I was thinking of the, not DLC, but yes, yeah. I totally forgot about that one. Couldn't get through season 3 of Stranger Things. I have not watched anything past season 1 of Stranger Things. The Stranger Things series, why movie? I didn't hate it, but I was met on Kung Fu Hustle too. I don't think Kung Fu Hustle is nearly as good as Shaolin Soccer. What were some surprising ones on here? Yeah, I was like okay on Stranger Things. I never really understood like why it got so much like attention. Like so bad, and then I also saw people posting clips from season 1, and wow, this show really was good at some point. It wasn't just my imagination.
It's an inanimate.
Yo, Philly! Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Thanks for spending your Prime sub here. Nowhere else. This is the only stream where we eat a baguette and a croissant on the Francais challenge. Thank you for the Prime. Obviously, Shaolin Soccer is a masterpiece. I am not joking. Shaolin Soccer fucked. CBD, how many subs to Fat Roll only from Castle Morn to Forge of... In this challenge? So... How long would that take? So you're on... Go through the enemies. You gotta... Probably go around Stormville. Oh my god, dude. You would take the teleporter. Definitely. And then... I would allow warping back from a grace that you already, like, grabbed, you know what I mean? So, you would get this grace, you would roll over to get the... what do you call it? The key, right? You'd warp back, you'd go through here, right? Warp, go through here, go boom, and then you'd have to roll all the way into capital, right? And go through here. Holy shit, dude! That's yeah, dude, that's so fucking long. How'd you get up the wing in capital? It is possible to get through this game when you're over encumbered. So I would imagine fat rolling would also be fine. I'd do that, honestly, 500 subs. I don't know if I should... Yeah, laddos would also be allowed to, yeah. I'd make them be allowed. Hey, oh my god, I'm dead. Yep. I didn't realize there was that much poise. on Golden Land, dude. What? I hit him twice with a great club. Oh yeah, I assumed that you're rolling, because I mean, because like you could just like hop on torrent. Otherwise, right? Like get naked attack, you can't do that. You can't unequip your stuff in the challenge. Against the rules. Re-rolling. Re-rolling. Running. Questions like this is why Twitch implemented the 1,000 gift sub button. Is that still around? I thought they got rid of it because they didn't like how it was distributing subs or something. Guess how many attempts I got in this run? Launch Elden Ring. Oh, it is back. Oh shit, dude. How many attempts? Oh, speaking of attempts, I gotta change my. Dies, by the way. 50. Oh my god. With a discount, it's a screaming deal at just merely $3,900. I go to sleep and I wake up with that much money, not that much more money in my bank account, right? Actually, it might be that much money taken out of my bank account. Golden Val? No. Blessing America? Probably. Or Golden Seed. Maybe Golden Seed, actually. Okay, that's right. This is actually the attempt. Um, 30% off Twitch to footing the bill. I'm actually not sure. I've not done Night Rain Rando, no. Whenever gifts 1,000 subs, someone needs to check on them. Yes. Yes. I believe, like, they farmed a clip on, like, Extra Emily's channel or something, and then they got rid of it. Supposedly it's back. A Dawn? More like, idiot. Oh, never mind. I'm the idiot. Where'd you get the streamer anxiety attacks over the possibility of demanding a refund from Twitch and possibly putting the streamer in debt if they already spent the money? Well, I mean, that's why you don't, like, that's why you don't do that as a streamer. like you don't have the money you make until next month anyway. His back just looked. True, you can do that, I guess, with any amount. Omega lol. Gotta run up the credit card, surely. Yeah, it's on its way. It's coming around. I want more of the croissant, dude, but I can't eat it because we have to kill bosses for it. You have to wait a month before... Actually, I don't know how long you have to wait. So, I mean, when it comes to... Ooh, Raptor Towns. When it comes to when streamers get paid, on Twitch at least, it's always like the middle of the month. Like, the next month. So I guess if you I don't know, give subs to a streamer, then if it's the first of the month, then they'll get it in like a month and a half. If it's the 30th of the month, then they'll get it in like 2 weeks. Kind of wild though. It's like, I don't know, like not many professions you get paid monthly. The only secure money you have is the ads. I mean, kind of. Oops. Kind of. Ads can be fickle though. Like, sometimes randomly you'll get 10% of ad revenue that you would usually get.
Have you a sir?
You know what I mean?
I can play turning root to aid you. You need O to the foot. Then it's summon me. Ah, I bequeath. You it will summon torrent to treat him with.
I was actually hoping to put Ice Spear. Actually, I don't know if you can put. Well, I can still fast roll for some reason. That's crazy. The streamer is much something more consistent. Yeah. Well, what I find really funny about Kick is Kick's ad split is 95-5. And Kick was also implementing like the real-time like rewind. Oh shit. That is an Omega Wall imp. Yeah, it implemented like the playback feature on streams before Twitch ever did. They saw their money off gambling. They are owned by Stake, or they're a subsidiary. I don't know what if there's a proper term for it. But I mean, additionally, Twitch is owned by Amazon. I've always found it to be kind of interesting. Like everyone's kind of in agreement that Amazon is kind of a black ass company that treats its workers like shit and like is evil. And don't get me wrong, I feel like casinos are incredibly, what's the word? Bye, Jones. What the fuck is the word? Casinos are bad, right? Gambling isn't bad in and of itself, but like whenever casinos or like gambling apps, like they prey on people and like their lack of self-control. Predatory. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, I mean they're owned by Stake, which is an online casino company. I don't know what the math is behind them like funneling people to like stake gambling. There's an option to not see any gambling on stake. I don't know how many people use that option. What the fuck is Fleeting Microcosm? Is that the meta spell? Great EP! Kelp would be proud. Well, kill instead of kick because apparently you're allowed to kill people in there. Oh, you talking about the French streamer? That was fucked up. Pretty sure France is also thinking about banning kick because of that. Running game, also pro shop. I love it more than anything. Their downside is you can't really make a plan for your income. You never know when they would bring a guest that's similar to streamers. I guess so. Making it illegal for sports betting services to ban people for winning too much. None of those places could turn a profit if they weren't allowed to ban all the people who know how to win consistently. Yes. However, so there's something like that happens with casinos. And when it comes to blackjack, like when card counters go to casinos, they can get backed off, right? In some states it is illegal to back off card counters. So instead what they do is they make the table rules you know, essentially not profitable for counting cards, or like they make the rules like hey, you can play here, but you cannot increase your bet, kind of thing. So I feel like there'd just be different rules for them to skirt around that. It would still be a hit to their profit, I think, but hey, Yui, thanks for collected. How you doing?
Can you hear me? Oh,
Almost okay with sports betting.
Just give and I'll pop. Don't dally.
I'm not. Like,
I'm gonna shoot myself in the dick!
heck in Martian Kefka. Hey, you want to get away from me? Thank you. Thank you for the 10 months, dude. That's good, sir. Ooh. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for continuing your stuff here. Anyway, sports betting, it's the most, like, common form of gambling, especially among young people, right? I knew a guy, God, it's the same guy who had a kind of a not so cleanly house, not so clean house, whatever. He gambled. He made bets all the time. When, like, before he was an adult, right? And he had such a huge gambling addiction to sports betting. Like, he got himself into a lot of debt, and his mom had to take out a loan to cover it for him. And that's scary shit, dude. Like, I don't know, like, that's why I didn't really like when Twitch like simply banned stake gambling, because like it didn't fix the issue. So I was just sitting there like sports betting is like the main thing that like people get hooked on. Yeah, I feel like adults should be able to do what they want to do. However, so like there's always like there's like a two-pronged thing whenever it comes to like issues like it, because issues like this. Because I feel like yeah, everyone has like their personal responsibility with how they do things. But like it doesn't make certain practices by companies any less predatory, right? Like when it comes to like not even like gambling, like when it comes to like, I don't know, like credit cards or buy now pay later, like that kind of stuff, like it's extremely predatory of how they, you know, manipulate you to just like spend. Oh, now your credit's fucked, thanks for your money, you know. Like again, yeah, there's personal responsibility in that, but also like it's I don't know, it's like going up to an addict and like offering them their vice of choice. It's like it's fucked up, you know. What's worse is companies are amassing gambling to be something else, making it look like not gambling. Yeah, that's what Polymarket and Kalshi get around. Like they get around gambling laws by calling it something else and using a different kind of, I don't know, like structure to their stuff. I don't know. It's very very interesting. It's It's just like the buy now pay later apps. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's credit, but they use a different like kind of structure, and that's why the buy now pay later apps have not contributed to your credit score until recently. No, it's not recently. I think they start going to your credit score like starting the 1st of January. Don't know what the right answer. Yeah, I don't know what the right answer really is either, right? Because people should be able to do what they want to do, but also like I'd like it if things weren't so ugly out there and predatory. Hey, Kebabka. The guy who was running parlays for 2 underage family members. The barest minimum regulation would be banning mass advertising in sports betting. Same way as other forms of gambling. Yeah, I would agree. Right answer is tax. Okay, but taxing the rich isn't going to change people ruining their lives at casinos. like yes, have a different tax setup, but a pseudo share. That's what it is. That's how they get you. Wow, I have the verdigris shield. I have... I'm over encumbered. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, okay, the inside betting that has come about when it comes to Kalshi and Polymarket is insane. There was betting on who would win one of the Nobel Prizes. I don't know if it was the Nobel Peace Prize or who it was. But I think it was like a week before or a couple days before or something. There was just a massive, influx of betting on who would be the inevitable winner or the eventual winner. And like, bro, if insider trading is happening for the fucking Nobel Prize, I think we're cooked.
Welcome.
I think we're cooked.
Well, you please. I'm hungry.
Get it twisted. Every bet you place today is an investment for tomorrow. True. Really, the celebrity shitcoin won't bankrupt me and will make me rich. I was at the airport, and there's advertisements in Texas for Tex coin or something. I forgot what exactly it's called, but yeah, that's a thing. Everyone knows that Trump coin's the right way to go, Okay, surely I won't be over encumbered anymore. Argentina tried to do a coin. Yikes. I have seen that Polymarket CEO clip. He was like, yeah, I mean, like, it's a tough situation to know whether or not we should allow insider trading because if there's insider trading, then people will get the information faster. And it's like, brother, what are you on, bro? I don't have any smithing or somber ones. Maybe NFL MVP better was like that. Both had a 2-week window between votes being submitted to when it was announced, and the odds were extremely skewed because of it. Yeah, I think they just got lucky though, you know. There's a better there was a better who kept on getting correct bets for like top Google searches. His success rate was, I don't think it was 100%, but it was like 90, or it was something like ridiculous, or maybe it was 100, I don't know, but like, you know, like obvious insider trading, and you know, with you know, it's something that someone from the company can just like, yeah, easily just like, hey, yeah, I can see the trend, and super easy, barely an inconvenience. Yeah, you can, you know, help skew the results of it just by fucking pulling up the bots, dude. Quite crazy. We live in such, bro. Okay, now there's, you know, there's a trend on Twitch, by the way, Twitter, where someone will post a picture, and sometimes people are doing it to their own posts, but like it'll be some picture, you know, whether it be of Trump, an influencer, Anthony Joshua, you know, somebody, and someone will be like, at Grok, like, make them white, or like make them black, make them Asian, put a Samsung Galaxy in their hand, give them jeans or something, right? And it's like, bro, we're fucking cooked. We're cooked, dude. The reality is, people gamble with such a structured sense on the whole. Obviously, there will be outliers because they hope gambling will get will either get rich quick scheme, a better life, taxing the rich. No, I'd wholly disagree. I feel like I feel like that's a bit of a misunderstanding of like how vices are, right? Because like a lot of times, like when people hit, like when people hit a good bet, like life-changing amounts of money that could like hit their account, like that's still not enough. Like they're still gonna bet. Let's go this way. Is that the Room Bear? That is Room Bear. You want to watch Uncut Gems again? I actually recently watched Uncut Gems with someone who used to gamble, and they said the same thing. Like, they said like it seems like such a happy ending, or not a happy end. You know what I mean? Like when like he hits in the movie a couple of times, and then something bad happens, right? But like my friend who I was watching with, he was like, yeah, even if those bad things didn't happen after he hit big, he would have still just gambled it away anyway, right? Like he had all the money in the world, you know, through hitting big, and it wouldn't have mattered. He would have lost it. They were trying to pass federal laws to prevent state regulation of Gen AI tech for 10 years. That is crazy. It's really not. That's why anyone still on Twitter, honestly impressive that we have a site worse than Facebook. Dude, we can't quit using it. I had so much fun on Twitter on Christmas Eve. There were so many good memes. There were so many good memes on Twitter on Christmas Eve. Bro, I saw something. It was like someone saying like, "Hey, it's so weird how Americans you know, celebrate Christmas on the 25th instead of on Christmas Eve." Right? And they said like, "Oh, like my family, we celebrate Christmas on the 24th. We stay up late, we open presents, right? And then we go to sleep." And someone quote tweeted it being like, "You literally cannot open your presents before Santa delivers them on the 25th. It was funny, bro. Like there were some bangers, okay? And I will never forget them. It was like Santa deniers when, like, you know, the presents come underneath the Christmas tree or something. It was great. But yes, the Twitter's quite a shithole. People are pissed on has more to do with the psychology addiction, almost winning, but losing is the biggest instigator for most gamblers. New to get in deep. Do I believe in God/gods? I believe in some kind of higher power. I feel like everyone, to some extent, believes in a certain higher power. Like, if you're not religious, then I would imagine you should, like, think that the universe is a higher power. Yes, I agree, right? Hey, tapped up if you're lurking. Thank you, Afflictions. What else did I miss here? Is your Dutch, in which case your presents are delivered by Sinterklaas 2 weeks before Christmas with his friends between 6 to 8 black men. What? What did I just read, dude? What is Focus M?
This way tarnished. May I have a pleasure and the wit I'd heard and upon the talk thou art call forth. I was entrusted by torrents. 'Tis of summon them the spirits, now it is that. For I doubt we shall. How long will it be for the time?
Okay.
Well, you're
Let me sell some stuff, yes.
goodbye for now.
Goodbye. Yeah, going to have to up the endurance here. Am I still fat rolling? I am.
Well, you're back.
Triple A Mario? What is this? Interesting. This is so insane. Interesting. Okay. Very, very interesting. Trying to push prions. It's become a lightning rod for calling AAA slop Focus M type games. Focus M type games. Bro, what the fuck? I'm gonna have to do a lot of endurance. Is that enough? Oh boy, I'm using all my runes. Is that enough? Fuck. Unforge.
Wait, well, you're back.
Oh yeah. No, it's fine. It's just the bot automatically snipes you. Good, you made it. That you, Melina? I see Gideon's roped you into this too. A finger maiden job is never done, but we can talk about that later. Radon's castle should be just up ahead. I thought I smelled something rotting. Focus T. T, by the way. Radon's got the great rune, and you know what that means. Yeah, trouble. Exactly, so watch your back. Oh, and if you find any golden seeds out there, make sure to grab those too. Collect just enough. And I might have an upgrade waiting for you. You're the boss, milady. Ugh. Alright, Tarnished. Time to party. Oh boy. There's some gold on the internet sometimes. There we go. I'll try the tunnels first. That's what the internet's for. Yeah. Unfortunately, we have Grok changing the races of people on Twitter. Bro, there was a skeleton here the last time I was in here. Ooh, smithing one. I don't have enough runes to upgrade anything, so. Oh well. Of course. Bro, there was a frenzy rat here too. Oh my gosh, thanks for the 200 bits. This guy's golden eyes. I'm gonna see how much gives me. 2,000. Dude. My life, thank you for the 200 bits. Thank you, thank you. Holy shit. What does this incantation do? Oh shit. Okay. I don't know how powerful it is, but it looks cool. It's funny, I've gotten that incantation a lot of times in Dingo, but I've never used it whatsoever. Oh, well, bye-bye. Ah! Woo! Bye-bye, Mesmer Soldier. Okay, I only have one smithing one. That was a smithing 4. I've been considering not using a green screen anymore, and putting my cam higher up on the screen. I feel like I'd want a more interesting background, though. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, hey. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, bye-bye. I didn't hear the bear, dude. That's pretty crazy. Oh, thank God I had the sacrificial twig, dude. All right. Oh wait. Oops. Can I cancel it? Fuck. Yeah, I gotta run the seed again. Oh man. By the way, we are sponsored today by Thrustmaster. I am using their eSwamp X2 HE controller. You might be asking, what does HE mean? It means Hall Effect. Which just means that their sensors for the analog sticks are magnetic, but not even just the analog stick, also the D-pad. It's magnetic inputs instead of physical ones, so much more durable and much more precise.
Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Ah, hey, how you doing? Hey, Satan. What is up? How was your stream? What were you doing today? I remember when I was eating the I can. I can. Hopefully I could take a bite of the baguette again. There we go. Launching. Soon. By the end of stream, maybe. Ooh, E33. I want to go back to do the DLC of E33. There's physical contact between the stick and the control system, so much less wear and tear over time. Yeah. $15. Gold foul foot. Sounds like the best thing. Actually, the raw meat dumpling is the best thing. Without a doubt. Yeah, I was thinking about, like, doing everything in E33, but, like, I'm not much of a completionist in the sense of, like, finding every, I don't know, like, journal item or anything like that. Much more control over sensitivity. Yeah, I have noticed, like, that to be the case. Like, it's very subtle, but I guess after you've played so much of the same game, hey, how you doing? You start to see, like, the nuances in how controllers affect gameplay. Okay, I'm done. There's E33 randomizers? Ooh. That is interesting. Me recommending what to try and the new Chinese place with questionable health standards. Jeez. Wow. Golden rune and a broken rune. Off to a pleasant start. Yo, what's up, Violin? How you doing? And 8 runs of the randomizer? That sounds kind of fun. Is everything scaled? I'm guessing everything's scaled because, like, I don't know, you get Simon as your first boss. You're going to be there for quite some time. Let's see, input display. This is the input display that they gave me to use. I haven't used an input display in quite some time. I've kind of grown to, I guess maybe not having, because sometimes like input displays can like just break. I'm like, it's just easier to not have one. Smithing ones. That's not what I wanted. Daisy. Little salmonella and or botulism only killed some people. I'm sure modern medicine can deal with that. Through watching The Pit, I've been reminded how much people estimate how much doctors can really do with the medical system.
It will summon torrent. Treat him with.
All right, home dog. Got a new show. I don't know how new it is. I'm not sure when it actually released. It's new to me. Okay, there was a fucking lobster here last time. I swear I'm randomizing these things, dude. Okay, I got the Sacred Relic sword pretty early. Last scene, too. What show? The Pit. P-I-T-T. It's named that. It's a show that takes place in an ER. Named The Pit because it is in Pittsburgh. Season 1 was a year ago. Season 2 starts on... Oh, it does it? Oh, shit. Wow. So I've gotten into The Boys and The Pit at around the same time that, like, the new seasons are going to be dropping. I think The Boys Season 5 drops pretty soon. Used to be every TV show. Yeah, now we got Stranger Things. Season 1 of Stranger Things dropped 10 years ago, right? Is that fucking crazy? I've also heard Stranger Things season 5 was rough. And it's not even the whole show, right? Like, there's the season finale drops fairly soon. The Stranger Things kids are all in their 30s now. That's not true. Wait. No. No, they're in their 20s. Right? None of them were older than me when I started watching Stranger Things. They're in their 20s, right? You had to think about it? No, it's because I took what you said in good faith logic. Yeah, I think Millie Bobby Brown is one of those two things, married or engaged. I heard she doesn't make any facial expressions in this season. She just stands there mogging. Wow. Why would you even say... why would you ever take anything as saying good faith? You say some valuable shit sometimes. Sometimes, don't get to your head. Number one. She has a kid? Adopted. Okay.
Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, I at least might just give, and I'll pop. Don't doubt. Come, I'll pop. Come, I'll pop.
Scorpion liver.
Well,
Well, I... Made it to an anthology per season, perhaps. I tend to like anthology series. Tend to. Like, I love Black Mirror. Although Black Mirror season 4? 5. Black Mirror season 5 was kind of... blah. Good night and good luck. The Clint Eastwood, not Clint Eastwood, that's a... what's his face? Movie. All black and white. Thank you, Crash. Good night, dude. George Clooney. There we go. That's his name. I want to get my plurb on. I need the plurb real bad.
do you hear us?
Bloodhound Swing. I wonder if Sony will ever release Morbius again, dude. This time we promise we're serious. We'll go see it. I've yet to watch Morbius. And then after that, every episode is Fly. Let's see. Yeah, for everyone to not watch it a third time. I agree. Great. Did you release Morbius 2 already? Morbius 2. He's gonna morb so hard. Ooh, I like it. I was thinking I didn't want to get another weapon, but something with score off is really good. So, interesting thing about the box office. Marvel only has 1 out of the 3 movies that they've released this year that's gonna be in the top 10 highest grossing movies this year. Highest grossing domestic in US and Canada. Which is like, that would have been unfathomable like 6 years ago, dude. The only movie that's in the top 10 for the box office this year is Fantastic Four, which I still have not seen. And they have 0 movies in the worldwide box office top 10 for this year. Isn't that just like, isn't that crazy? Dude, Avatar fucking rolled, dude. All these bitches saying Avatar sucks. They know you suck. The fact that you guys said the same thing. Holy shit. Surely this will be the one that flops and it makes $2 billion. Yeah, well, so I know that Avatar Fire and Ash is tracking to do less than Way of Water. But I mean, like, less is probably going to be like 1.5 billion as opposed to, you know, 2 billion. I think it's made $700 million so far worldwide. So I don't have my Lord Twin Tracer anymore. Jesus isn't the only JC who can work miracles. This is true. Remember James Cameron said that he expects the number 2, 3, 4, and 5 highest grossing movies of all time to be Avatar 2, 3, 4, 5. I saw it in IMAX. So every single IMAX showing of Avatar is in 3D. I usually don't like 3D. I think this was the first time I saw something in 3D where I was like, it makes sense. And it didn't hurt my eyes that much. I watched Way of Water in 3D too, and I'm like, I don't really like it. But Fire and Ash was, I think, was really good. Two is significantly better than 1. 2 has a more fleshed out story. I agree. Although 1, thank you for the follow, B-Doggo. Thank you. I feel like 1 like really captured Andorra very well. Permanent data to 2022 on account of one guy's broccoli haircut. I see. There was a 3D when it came out and never thought about it again. That's how a lot of people think about first Avatar. I don't know, it's kind of, I mean, like, I feel like it's just, movies are great. I've liked all of them. Hey, I got the hat. Belly perfume bottle. Don't like that. Don't like that one bit. Here, taste my poison. The annotating is kind of dumb plot device. The Sam Worthington's not great in it. Sequels fix both those issues, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, Avatar 2, it goes from unobtainium to the fucking anti-aging whale brain juice. There's probably a better name for it in the movies, I just forgot. Whale goo. Hey, Brett. Workmate is all super short. Oh, the only thing I like was switching between 48 FPS and 24 FPS, so it was super jarring at points. Yeah, James Cameron's one of those guys who really likes the high FPS. Him and Ang Lee seem to... Wait, Ang Lee and, what's his face?
This way, tarnished.
Lord of the Rings guy.
Have a word.
Seem to all like the high FPS.
Thou art possessed, call forth. I was entrusted by torrents. 'Tis of summon them.
Peter Jackson, there you go.
Tis that. I doubt
They all like the... high FPS stuff. I actually don't know if the showing I went to was high FPS.
What is it?
I don't know if I was seeing it or if I was just like lying to myself that I was seeing it. It's not the changing FPS part. Yeah, I could see that, yeah. There was a movie that came out 9 years ago called Billy Lynn's halftime walk. Billy Lynn's full halftime walk, something like that. That I believe it was in like 100 FPS or something. It was directed by Ang Lee. And where am I going? I never watched it. I kind of wanted to watch it in its, you know, full FPS glory. And then Gemini Man was also really high FPS. Never watched that. Kind of want to watch it to see how bad it is. But yeah, I believe 24 FPS was only really chosen back in the day because it was like the lowest FPS that you can really see real smooth images with when it came to film stock, because, you know, film stock was expensive somewhat. All done? Why don't they make it an infinite FPS? But weird watching. That's what I heard. I heard that you could like see the actors acting when they were just extras. Like it was just super fucking clear and really distracting. All right, where are we going? See what's in the lake. Yeah, the smart TV thing is really bad. Sometimes, like, sometimes I see people, like, take a picture of their, or take a video even of some movie that they're watching on their smart TV, and then they'll be like, dang, this movie looks like shit, like, what were they thinking? And it's like, they have the fucking setting on? Like, bro, if you turn that off, then, like, the movie would look so much better. Plus, it would be valuable because it makes you immortal. Do I want to keep on looking for a weapon? Dun, 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 dun. Hey, you sweat poison, so do I. Oh. Okay. Yeah, maybe I do want to look for a different weapon. I'll be running out of places to look, though. Very, very soon. Manipulation beyond the pot is a weird decision. I agree. But they know what's good for you. And gosh darn it, they're gonna... That can... throw you the way. Hey, Psycat, how you doing? How are ya? Hopefully I don't get dunked on by this guy. Yeah, well, that could have been a weapon, but it wasn't. Yeah. Come on, give me a dagger or something.
You there? Could you help us out, Cully?
Oh, so you think? Sorry, home dog. Home boar.
You were just thank you. I was put and I ended up. Oh, when they and so this is I.
Demi-human ashes. More like demi-human asses, dude. Hopefully Tree Spirit doesn't see me. Okay. Oh, brother. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of a big deal. Alright. Somehow. To be survived. FMPC. Oui, oui. Mon ami. Alright, would you kindly... Body slash. You got a motherfucking weapon? Thank you. You know, let's see what's in here. Watch it be the invisible assassin. This is not the usual jazz playlist. I've changed it up a little bit. That was clean as fuck. Oh, brought to you by Thrustmaster. And as I take a bite of the croissant, God, finally, another boss in the book. Yes. Yes, I agree. Yep, I take a bite of the baguette too. Baguette. Great, dude.
I am. Why are you here? I dare say you're.
Why are you here?
One must
Your mom.
choose X as a revive you still. Very well, but I refuse to anticipate.
Wait, oh wait, that was a...
Young, you are a so now. Very well. I'll be sure to never lose them.
Buy it. Let's go fight the demi-humans. Is an interesting map. I have to farm for a long time in the, not a long time, but a notable amount of time in the NG plus 100 run to get the black dumpling. I spy a Solaria. Oh. The boss, okay. I'm really good at this game. As for soldier, I gotta run. Hey, it looks like he's fucking off. Okay. I have enough time. Heard a dog. Why is there always a dog nearby, dude? That one grab attack is the reason why you can't punish everything. Like, ooh! Okay, Jesus. Talisman pouch. Shit, what's locking on to me, dude? Brought to you by Thrustmaster. Take a bite out of the croissant. GG, Sean. Walk home. Alright. From the epiglottis? Oh, Epi, your glottis, bro. Correct. What the mask is. What the point of the mask is. Oh, okay, bye. See you later. Don't want to fuck with you anymore. Passons. That was a mini worm face. That's right. Does it have a favorite TV show of all time? Stargate. I've never seen it. Star Trek Deep Space Nine? Stargate. Mad Men. Never... Yeah, my TV show watching is vastly trumped by my movie watching. For everyone who is in an ad, I asked what your favorite TV show is, if you have one, of all time. MacGyver. House MD. The Wire. Brought to you by Thrustmaster. If you guys want $20 or $30 off a controller of your choice, use code itzCBD or use the link in the pinned comment or click on the banner below the stream. Another bite of the croissant. Pimp My Ride. That's an interesting one. I say we go to Patches. Yeah, let's see what's in Coastal Cave. True Detective Season 1. I've only watched Season 2 True Detective. However, I've been told that 1 and 3 are the best ones. I heard that Season 4 is really bad. Or a Lou from the top rope. Oh god. Favorite Hollywood actor? Maybe Jake Gyllenhaal? Or Michael Fassbender. Probably Michael Fassbender. Fassbender is amazing. Ah, I thought I got run it. Unfortunately. Yeah. Croissant time. So you've eaten another boss? Amazing. I can take a bite of the baguette too. Ah. Well, got a lot of carbs being had today. Yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna return here. Definitely not keto friendly. I don't know if I'd ever go on the keto diet. Some people swear by the carnivore diet. I don't know if I'd be able to like stick to it though. Boom, 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 boom. Well, I always hate it where I can't see where I'm going. There we go. There we go. Yeet. Good 26 runes. Let's go. Nice. I gotta attempt the tree sentinel replacement. What's my healthiest and lowest? Wait, I was in cereal every day. Sandwich, protein bar, bar, yogurt, lunch, and different variations of chicken every night for dinner. Yeah, I mean, it's all really dependent on just how many calories you're putting in. I don't know, a lot of people like to make weight loss very complicated when it isn't. Like, the saying is, it's not complicated, it just can be difficult. This is on diet, but once you do it for like a month, yeah, that's the big thing, right? Like, Or like some people try to like rush the process too, right? Like sometimes you want to, you know, lose weight, but then they only try to do something for a week and they're like, I don't see any results, and then they give up. It was really unfortunate because I feel like people are able to do so much more than they might think they are, right? Sacred Tier brought to you by the Thrustmaster Controller and a bite of the croissant. Oh, tear up a piece instead of biting it. Oh. That was not the play. That was definitely not the play. A lot of crumbs went everywhere. Oh boy. I'm gonna be here for a bit. Diets fail. Diets rarely fail, but people often do. Yeah, sometimes people, and I don't know if people do this, like, in good faith. But, like, I'll hear people say, like, diets don't work, so hence, you know, doctors should stop asking their patients to adhere to diet. And it's like, well, no, diets work. It just, whenever someone goes on a diet and it doesn't work, it's because adherence is low. And it's like, well, if you stick to it, then you're gonna be fine. Now, again, it's easier said than done for some people. I don't know. I feel like sometimes there's this idea where like you have to make things more complicated than they are, like in order to sell you something, type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, diets don't work, so like do this. The dough's a ton of work. Not a true Frenchie. That's okay. Where am I? Yeah, let's go to patches. Why not? You want ants? 'Cause that's how you get ants. Just something extreme to get fast results. Yeah. What I really don't, I've seen so many people say like, oh, I don't eat anything and I'm still, you know, much bigger than I want to be. It's like that's not how it works. Like you definitely are eating calories. Just eat healthy for the rest of your life. I mean, you don't even have to eat healthy to lose weight. Preferably you should, right? Your diet could consist of alcohol and donuts, and you could still lose weight. I'm not complaining. The complicated part is having self-discipline will power to produce things like alcohol, that half pizza in the fridge, or snacking a ton. Snacking is where people, yeah, lose out on a lot of, I guess, the ground that they can make up. It's the snacking. Alcohol, donuts, and yeah, I mean, technically, yes, you could, I mean, I guess there aren't many very, very heavy meth addicts, I guess. I was a good buddy from high school, and it was huge having him to talk to when something felt awful. I was lifting, I was weak in the session and gained weight overnight. Portion control. I find it incredibly beneficial to have a calorie tracker on your phone. Well. Oh, Oh, you just helped us out, man's personal belongings, huh?
The gods demand repentance.
I use a macro factor. It is an $80 subscription a year. And it is worth every penny, in my opinion. If you're like, God, I have no idea how I'm not losing weight, get a calorie tracker.
It was bound to happen someday. What a shit.
And like, if you log everything, like everything, then you will soon discover how easy it is to understand how much you eat every day. Anyways, croissant time. Vivance? I see, I see. Am I logging all my croissant buys? I actually haven't been logging for the past 2 weeks. Also, I'm trying to bulk up and not slim down, cut down. But there's that. It's always so interesting because like some people find like bulking up to be harder than cutting down. Because it's so easy to like it's so easy to undereat and it's so easy to overeat. It's crazy. I'm cultivating mass at the moment. You would log a bottle of water. Oh, I don't log bottles of water. Falchion. The Falchion is my favorite weapon in Dark Souls 1.